Hi YouTube, we're here today to take a look at the Verizon version of the Samsung Galaxy S5. As you can see, I'm very proud to be a Verizon customer, and we've got the Galaxy S5 box already open, so you can see that it does say Galaxy S5, and the phone in front of us is indeed the Galaxy S5, as you can see from the Verizon branding and the Galaxy S5 nomenclature at the bottom. On the back, you have your mono speaker. You have the 16 megapixel camera. And right here is the position in which you will put your finger for the heart rate monitor. So that's the new hardware addition that they've done. Nothing different under the bottom. You've still got your USB port. But here, however, it is USB 3.0. That'll be a joy for you Galaxy S customers who really like what Samsung did with the Note 3. But in any case, we're going to go ahead and talk about the back cover before I get into anything else. It's more sturdy than any Galaxy S cover I've ever held. And I say that as someone who's actually owned an S3, S4 Active, and Note 3 before this. So it's very sturdy. I've taken it off, and it feels much tougher than any of the others. It doesn't look like a giant Band-Aid in person, nor does it feel that way. I think that's just a bit unfair that some Samsung critics have thrown at the company's latest flagship, but it's a really, really solid feel in the hand. And if you don't believe me, go try it out at your local retail store. But we're going to go ahead and power it on. You've still got your volume here. You've still got your standby power here. And so we're going to go ahead and cut it on. As you can see, it says powered by Android at the bottom. That's one of the new Google measures that Google's taken with its Android manufacturers, is to put powered by Android. With each new device, as you can see, there's new music on it. And of course, we're not surprised at the Verizon branding here, but it's really, really, really nice. Here, of course, it's 4:06 a.m. That may or may not matter to you. But in any case, it's a very gorgeous screen. You've got your camera there, and you can just swipe through. It does this really neat thing. Now, interestingly enough, because I took the battery cover off recently, it tells you to check the battery cover, which I think is a really neat thing to do. Make sure that with this, that your battery cover's on. And the reason why I say this has everything to do with the fact that you don't want the waterproof or the water resistance to not work if you don't have the back cover tightly secure. You want to make sure that your USB port is also covered. It is water resistant. It has an IP67 rating, which means you can put this phone in about 3.3 feet of water for about 30 minutes. Now, tests have confirmed that you can leave it in 3.5 or 3.3 feet of water for about an hour, and it'll still work. But Samsung says it's only water resistant up to 30 minutes. So I wouldn't try it much beyond the 30 minutes, but just know that if you leave it in for 45, it might still be okay. But in any case, this is what it looks like. You've got a new setting here. Instead of the sky, you have the green grass and the rolling field there. You've got your icons here. You've got, if we can zoom in on this, yeah, there we go. You now have your camera, which I don't necessarily like the new camera logo, the icon here, but nevertheless, you've got your Google apps, the carrier apps from Verizon. You've got your Amazon Kindle stuff, and you actually have your S Health here. You've got a new kids mode you can download, but these are Galaxy Essentials. There are a lot of apps that normally come with the device that are not preloaded, but allow you to go and install them yourself if you want them. If you don't, you don't have to. And so it prevents you from being able, from having to lose space on the device for apps that you don't want. But this is your pedometer and your heart rate monitor. That's where you'll activate it. And then this is your Amazon Kindle. Stay tuned. We'll be back to take a look at more of the Galaxy S5 shortly. Bye-bye.